Oh, they've brought one ship with an Ion Primary and double torp Y-Wings, which seem to be really effective at helping them get the shields down quickly with the support player enough, and, you know, throw in some multi-locks with those. And you pretty much got shields down in time and fashion to start getting your damage in. It's pronounced wise, guys. I'll say it any way I want. Quinn sitting this one out. Alright, game is loading in. This is an unusual game. Quinn is not in. Could Savrik be doing something unusual here? Less bombers? Who knows? I didn't check it out, but we will see going into this one what they got.
We need to take down more fighters, quick!
Here we are loading into Yavin very slowly. Feel like I must be on the potato. Here we go, finally into this one. Okay, starting this one out on the NR side. Yeah, we are seeing all Y-Wings. Seems like a standard loadout for the first one. We got Lions in here. He seems to have Torp and multi-lock. Soda's got resupply and beacons. Matt, he's going low into the clouds here. He's got a normal farm loadout. And then Jareen seems to have double torp, so he might be the ion laser double torp. And then for Savrik, we see triple bomber, a defender, and a support ship here right away. Raider getting down. Let's take a look at Birdbrain here out in the defender. He is right away going for Raider, not even thinking about PK off the start. They're just about their business, trying to get that done. There might be no PK in this game. Let's see what's Jareen doing. Is he trying to bother a bomber? He's went right for Raider 2. He stripped it, and now he's going to try and put that damage in right away. Maticus he's looking for farm. Lions also helping with the Raider. The NR looks like Wise Guys do have a slight advantage as Raiders go down, though it's still even. Rod as well, he's out there. He might be looking for farm. We can't see. We see Rebel Pilot. He's farming. All the bombers are farming. Xerath now, as the Raiders been down. The NR still has the advantage. Oh, Savrik getting a slight advantage now. Sending out the resupplies. Birdbrain must be moving on now. He's hunting Y-Wings. Savrik has started to lose the morale now. It's getting very close. Wise Guys look like they're going to pull off this one. There's 30 seconds left. It's getting very low here. Oh, Savrik's starting to dig back, but they just can't quite get enough morale. They need to pick all triple bombers out there, not doing enough. NR, taking a little damage from Maticus here. He's going to shake that easily, actually. Birdbrain seems to be on him right now, sending out the missile. Matt's going to shake that, but Birdbrain also got those ion primaries. Just one AI away for Wise Guys winning this opening, but Savrik taking it back. It's going to be a short. Oh, no, it's almost a full morale bar for Wise Guys on this first attack, but Yavin is definitely a map where quick flips can happen. So we take a look here. We had Jareen using those ion primaries, so he's working to strip these shields. Probably Soda as well in there, working them. They've already got him half down here. This is great time just from those primaries. Probably some multi-locks and already some piercings going in to do some damage. And look at this, about 30 seconds into the phase. Shields are stripped, doing a good job. We see Matt. He's running the Golos. Probably start working on the turrets here soon. They've already moved over to Charlie and started stripping those. The Lions is in his orbits right now, taking a little bit of damage. Morale moving down for them. They don't have much left. They've got the light cruiser down to 43 here, though, so they're doing pretty good on this one. Probably going to get it to the out-of-phase level, which is just a great start for Wise Guys on Yavin to help them get ahead and help them generate really quick flips here. The Raider down yet here. It must be very close. See, this is the kind of thing, Birdbrain cannot burn the Raider because he's got those ion primaries, so after he strips those shields, he moves on. They've got that clearly out of phaseable, just one AI away. Raider's been taken down. Now they're going to go on attack. Birdbrain already moving in, getting in here quickly, and he's going to be in the main shield stripper on this side. So likewise, with Y Guys, they don't really have any much ion missile power on the field for the Empire side here, so they're just stripping those shields with primaries. And see, half morale bar already, out of phase done. Packs coming in. They are just a Raider and a pack and a bit away from getting this flip, and the shields just went down. You see Savrip's starting to do their damage orbits here, but this phase is flipping very quick. They got to get this damage in here. You see Rebel, Lauren, Sagan are all in their damage orbits. It's about a pack and a bit, and there's the flip, though. They did not get it out of phaseable, so this is looking like a great opportunity for Wise Guys now to push through onto the ISD, if not set up another out of phase, depending how quick this comes. These shields just have a little bit left to be taken down. We see Jareen moving in, sending those piercings. Shields are stripped. Rod's going to move in, send his goal. He's going to knock some turrets. They're getting the damage in. Wise Guys really seem to be gelling here. Really on a roll. Really have all the momentum in this game. Triple farmers on the other side. Or Savrip, though, so they can generate a pretty quick flip, but it just doesn't seem like it's coming quick enough right here. I think Wise Guys are in position to push on to that ISD right here. Even if they just get a shield, they definitely have put themselves in position to win here. Morale is barely at half. Let's see if Isoda is making the run for the ISD. He's not, as morale falls. They've got it set up perfectly. Do we have the Raider up still? Raider is already down, or just goes down right there, I think. And they're forced onto the ISD as they're finished basically the same time. They got a short bar. Isoda's just making his way in. He's going to send the beacon. Looks like the plan for all these Y-Wings. Oh, they're getting a little PK on the way in, help extend the bar. Jareen here, he's going to try and work in. Yep, he's going to disable one shield, use the iron primaries. They're just going to disable both of them. It seems to be the plan here. Rod is in there, working on destroying this one. So they disable the one, get whatever they can on the other. Looks like they're getting it down to half now. Lions is in there, working on it a little bit. And, I mean, they didn't probably get what they wanted to get. They got a single disable. So those shields will generate, and they'll have to do another disable and a little brute force or something down for the next attack. It's not exactly what they want, but they're still way ahead in this one. Savrip really has to turn it on here, but they are in a position that they can have a crazy good defense here if they set up a single or double out of phase, as it's looking like right now. Okay, they're moving in, and they're starting their damage orbits right now, as we see Rebel Pilot in, doing what we call the Rebel Pilot. No one is on him, so he's able to just sit there and lay in the damage. This is the Rebel Piloting, just textbook Rebel Piloting here. Look what he's getting away with. Nobody's touching him. All these Y-Wings just letting him do this business, to the point where it's making me thinking, are they out of phasing? No, they're not. They're working on their defense. They've been forced to push through now. It seems like Charlie was taken out, and they've moved in for Delta, so they're maybe planning to push all the way in, or maybe set up this out of phase. Raiders already down. Just a little bit left here, and the bombers should be starting to pull out. We've got it in that perfect out of phase. No, they're forced to go in for some reason. They're going to take it. They're going to go in and try and get a shield gen, it looks like. I mean, that's all they have left here to do. Birdbrain is actually disabling one. You see Sagan moving in for this one. He seems to get tractor beamed. He's there. He's going to go down. Rebel's going to help. They're going to finish it off. So they are going to get shields. One's destroyed, one's disabled, so they can start to do some damage. Oh, Sagan didn't go down there. I was totally wrong. I was confused for a second. He's still up, so they've got everyone in. And now they have to... The call is made to fall back on defense. It looks like Wise Guys, who were once ahead, are in a situation where they need to win right now. They have an almost full morale bar, but shields have regenerated. That right gen is about half destroyed, though, so they can get that one finished off. The other one has now been disabled, so they're coming and finishing this one off. Morale has already fallen to half right now, though, so they need to get their work done. Shield's done. They need to get this damage in pronto here. This is maybe where the Y-Wings don't exactly excel in getting this burst damage in fast. It's going to be slow. They're survivable. They've got to start taking out these weak points to really get the damage in. No, the flip has happened. Y guys are in a rough position here as the ISD is at 40. Oh, it's quickly dropping. They're taking out those weak points. I'm taking back what I'm saying. They got a chance here. 36. They're behind it. They're in a great out-of-faceable range, but Savrip is moving in. We got a base race here. The MC has no shields up still. We've got triple bombers already in here doing damage, and it is melting while they're in here. They don't have beacons on it right now, and they don't have resupplies. On the other end right now, ISD is down to 24, and they've still got 3 people back here doing damage. All of them are trying to work it down. They're getting some torps in. It's down to 12 now on the other side with the MC. It's down to 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. The MC goes down and Savrip steals that game. It seemed like it was all but the wise guys there. Both teams got pushed onto the flagship awkwardly. But just for the fact that Savrip pushed through both cruisers, it seemed to help them out. Oh my goodness, that was a wild one. Sagan getting 127k, Lauren with 96k, Rebel Pilot with 88k. Very few deaths in this one. It's like it was season 4 or something here. No kills, just deaths. We see on the flip side, very balanced damage from the wise guys. Rod with 62k, Lions with 74k, Maticus with 57, and Jareen with 75k. Empire proving very strong. Very, very strong. What Yavin in this one? What does the chat think about that one? You guys, was it just me, or did you guys also think that it was looking like wise guys had it? Yeah, I was captivated by that one. They got me into it. I honestly thought wise guys had it wrapped up. I don't know exactly what happened in that first flagship defense. I think that would be the question. What went? All right, we better do the prediction stuff. Use prediction outcome. Ooh. 80% chose wise guys, and Savrip win this one. Prediction: Savrip wins. Correct outcome. But no one to mess those up. Wow. Savrip getting it done. Before the game, I did shoot out a message, and Rebel Pilot told me, we need to win, but for real. This is going to be a litmus test for us. We need to be effective in our offenses and stop their big damage to win. We hope Yavin gods bless our farms over them. Your words have never been said right there. Yeah, Lions calling it. The 0 PK strat. That's what I said right off the bat when when the defender had Ion primaries and Jareen had Ion primaries. Yeah, it was all free and clear, just a damage raise. It was interesting the way that the morale moved there. Woo! I need a drink after that one. Something. All right, let me see if the next one's up here.
We need to take down more fighters, quick.
Okay. Woo! Exciting one. Okay, next game's not... Wait. No, I don't think so. Next game is not up. They'll let me know. Woo, let me get that excited... Get the exciting music going. If we got a quote from Wise Guys. Yeah, eSoda did give us a quote. eSoda said, "Don't let your memes be dreams." That's right. If your dream is a meme of 4 Y-Wings, you gotta live that dream. You gotta make it happen.
We need to take down more fighters, quick.
Whew. Win. Very proud of Savrip taking that one. Were they all standard? I think I might be mistaken. I think Rebel was in the rotary, but I know Lauren was standard. I'm not sure if No, Sagan was in a standard TIE bomber. I'm not sure if Lauren was in the standard TIE bomber or not. Definitely getting buco damage in there. I mean, without any... It's funny how, like, there was times when people were talking about bringing the ion torps, but, I mean, people are barely bringing ion missiles to the party to take down shields now. Like, look at the wise guys. They're just like, yeah, we'll just use some ion primaries, couple multis. Guess what? Less than 30 seconds, these shields are down, right? Like, teams could take longer to line up a torp. Like, teams... They're just bleeding those shields down like nothing. So, great job to both teams really utilizing that to get shields down very quickly. Let me see, just waiting for the game to come back up here. Everyone's regrouping. Oh, okay. It is up. Get in there. So hard not to join as a player. Get a prediction up for game number 2. Who will win? Game number 2. Who you got in game number 2? Predictions are up. I've got to do number stuff, I guess, here. At number. Savrip wins game number 1. Not switching their sides or anything. These are remaining. Lobby is just loading up right now. You know, Rain has said something very true here. His lesson is that the more bombers there are, the less sad they are collectively, which is really true, right? It just shows if you're depressed, you need to be with people. That's what these TIE bombers, they may be depressed, they're sad, they don't get that positive reinforcement haul anymore where they feel all good about themselves. But you know what? Together, all of these TIE bombers together, they form almost one, you know, original version 1.0 Star Wars Squadron's reinforced all TIE bomber, I think. All right, like all together. Yeah, no Val's is like, I love how bombers get nerfed in the strategy. More bombers. Yeah, like there's literally 7 bombers in that game, 2 support and 1 defender. Remember when? Oh my god, what would Galactic Agriculture think about the state of the game? They're like, 1 defender? You guys are doing it wrong. Things have changed. Yeah, it tends to lead into bombers. Yeah, I kind of thought it might be the rise of the TIE fighter. I thought the little baby TIE bomber might be the rise, but nope, not yet. Oh, I haven't been able. I was gonna have a second TAC map camera. I have not been able to set up. We can try for this one maybe to set it up. Let's see. You have 3 minutes left to make your prediction from this one. And we are just loading into this game now. It's funny, I would call that an upset. The community would call that an upset. They had it, Wise Guys had an 80% vote for favorite there. So I feel like Savrip coming up big with the upset of that one. But it's Empire. Empire's been strong for a long time, so I'm not that surprised. Skull Squadron were right all along from Chewie. Yeah, they saw it. They saw it in the TIE Bomber. Oh my god, I'm already so thirsty. I think Wise Guys will recover in this one. I think last week on their Empire game, we saw them run triple bomber with 2 Reapers. One was running a mask and resupply, the other beacon and resupply. Let's see what they're gonna throw at us in this game. On Yavin, on Empire, will they also lean into a triple TIE bomber? It just worked for Savrip. A lot of people thought that they were the wise guys, and not getting the wise to it. I just like I like to lean into the why. I'll be honest, I'm having a hard time with it. I'm probably saying it wrong a lot, and I apologize. Try to correct myself. I mean, the guy with the hat makes it that much extra punnier and great. Okay, we are starting this one. Game number 2. Savrip up 1-0. They won their Empire game. Now Savrip coming out in the New Republic. Let's take a look at them first. What are we going to see on the NR side? A lot of different stuff out there lately. We're seeing 2 X-Wings, 2 Ys, standard 2-2-1. Some Plasmas from Thanatos. Got a Protorp, an Ion Missile. Looks like an Ion Torp and Ion Missile there. Standard Y-Wings, multi-Golo. This is just how you play Yavin. On the other side, they are bringing the triple bomber. We've got Resupply and Beacon, and then we have Ion Torp and Resupply. Am I right there? Or yeah, Resupply and Beacon. Ion Torp from the One Reaper. So no mass meta, just bringing a little extra shield damage. Empire really quick on the flip there, getting a lot of morale, have the advantage, but Savrip just keeping pace. I'm staying on Soda too much. Scribbler, Soda in the Reaper. We've got Rod going down here on the opening. X-Wings out there doing a little bit of PK. I should have been on them. I'm not used to it after the last game. The lack of PK. Now we see Birdbrain following up this Reaper. He's right on Scribbler, who's got his Scrambler shields are down here, just working him away, and this is helping the NR catch up in this one. The Dunk's out, but resupply to from a Reaper to Reaper, keeping him alive. Savrip's going to turn over the Raider. Morale is falling quick. Thanatos is looking at a TIE Bomber, trying to just stay on him, depress that farm just a little bit. Savrip can't get it back. Oh, there it is. Finally, they get it back to even, and they have the Raider to burn. Now that they've got it even, you see them quickly turn on to that Raider, so they're going to get that down. Birdbrain also helping it out. Maticus, he's farming. We've got Lions. He's still farming too. Rod might be still farming too. Did they already burn Raider for their side? They did, so both Raiders are burned. We've got morale is at even here right now. We've got basically a stalemate. Who's going to be able to pull ahead? Looks like Wise Guy is able to get that little bit of an advantage now, and again, it falls right back to even. As I'm saying it, we see Soda looking at Rebel Pilot now, trying to suppress him. It looks like Wise Guys, like, just as they have the advantage, it falls. They do win the opening, but they've got the short bar here now, so Savrip in a good position to have a quick defense, but because they brought this Ion Torp, it is going to help them get these shields down a little quicker. Oh, Scribble's getting dunked as he's trying to set it up here. He's going to have to reposition himself. That might cost them just a little bit of time here. See them sending these multis in. Shields are not even at half right now, and there is the flip. That worked out pretty well for Savrip. So now Thanatos, did he get in position with that Ion Torp? He did. Oh, he doesn't have his Ion Torp yet. He just used it on that defense, so he's or on the opening, so he's using his Ion Missiles. We've got Birdbrain also putting the Ion Missiles in here. Y-Wings are just making their way in now here. Let's see if Thanatos is going to start doing some Plasma Burst Orbits once these shields are down. That's his bread and butter. So they are right in here. Damage is coming very quickly. Wise Guys, morale's coming a little, so there it is, starting to come almost at half morale right now. We see this light cruiser's at about 50% damage, coming in pretty quick right now. Savrip doing a great job getting this damage in. Morale is falling, but they've got it almost to that out of phaseable range. Seems like they're gonna be able to do it. On the flip side, this Corvette is about to go down, and that should be just about the flip. Matt goes down there, though. Raider goes down. There are a couple AIs away here on this one.
Corvette destroyed. Marvelous.
Morale just won't flip here. They may start to work down the shields on Delta here. The flip coming out. This Reaper Soda is being lined up. Birdbrain is looking to box out the Reaper so he can't get those beacons in. Shorten. Make this attack another tough one for Wise Guys. As we see here, Soda doesn't have his shield. He's getting a lot of pressure. He's getting resupply from the other support. He still doesn't have his shields, but he's going very evasive. Doing the flippity floops and getting out of this one. Doing the spiral, trying to stay alive. He hasn't had shields, but he's been able to just keep getting them back. Finally, he's being worked away, skipping those shields back up. Birdbrain just staying on him. Morale falling again for Wise Guys. They've got the shields down. Soda gets a resupply, but Soda... Oh, no, he's just going to go down and hide. They're going to give up on him. Thanatos is working on the Raider. It's very close to getting the flip. Birdbrain's gonna come help them. They're getting their damage in now here on Delta. They're starting to get it in. They've got it almost down to 50%, but this morale bar falling very quickly. Savrup's put himself in a great position. And again, Wise Guy's not able to get it out of Phasable. Savrup is in a great position for this attack now as they're moving in. They're going to try to very slowly at least get this one out of Phasable on this attack. Set them up for a great ISD attack. Depending how slow this happens, they are so far ahead. Even pushing in to the ISD on a short bar and getting a shield gen would be a great play. They're very far ahead, but they don't want to make the same mistake that Wise Guys just made on the last game, being far ahead but not able to take the win. You know they got to have that in their back of their mind right here. So they were in a great position. This damage is just flying in right now as Delta is about to be taken out, and they can just push right into the ISD with 3/4 morale. They are looking great right now. Let's see if Xerath has already made his way in. Yeah, doing a great job getting in there to get his beacons on. He's going to send those beacons out. Birdbrain's already right there. Perfect time to line up the dunk. One goes in. Thanatos gets dunked. He doesn't get the other one. Perfect dunk. They take him out. That's going to slow down this attack. That was an amazing dunk on Thanatos. They have to switch to a Destroy on the other side, which they do a great adjustment here. They're getting that down. 8 here. So that's pretty much all they're going to be able to do on this one. I would assume the Y-Wings are probably pulling out. Everyone's probably getting out now. Lauren making her way. Rebel making their way. So they're setting up for defense. Great play by Savrup. They really just want to set themselves up with a strong defense here, go back in, and finish it off. On the flip side, Wise Guys in that same position Savrup was just in, where they can really just push through and get to the MC, and if they can get one defense or have a great attack here on the MC, they can even win it. Their best case scenario, I think, is getting into the MC with over half morale and getting a serious attack. Although, as I'm saying that, who knows? Maybe the double loop with a little bit of farm is the ticket. They have quite a few options here, but it all starts with going buco damage as this morale bar is falling quickly. You gotta think after it drops that quick if they just went from saying we're pushing through, or are we going for the double loop? Things are changing very quickly here. They've got Delta in that perfect out of phase range, but now they're working on Charlie and the morale's falling really quick. At the same time, Savrup might be thinking, do we deny here? Do we deny it? Do we just let this Corvette stand? Let's see if they're gonna work on it. They're working on bombers right now and Reaper, so they are going to let the Corvette push through, it looks like here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Corvette's down. They've got the double out of phase set up, and they're just going to try to get the PK to stop them. They want to push through, they can. They aren't farming, it doesn't look like. Maybe I'm wrong. No, they are. They're very slowly working on this flip. Like they're going to let them have the double out of phase here then. They just want to try to get a little PK before that flip happens. Just slowly picking off those AIs. This flip is not coming. We're in a bit of a stalemate here. Wise Guys don't want to have to take a death and give it up. Savrup also doesn't want it. Very slowly, though, they're letting this flip happen. It's going to happen. It seems like they are taking an AI. Oh, somehow it's going back. Is there counter AI? Seems like I saw it grow back to Tempest. Wise Guys just took AI. We're in quite the stalemate here. They're just PK. There we go. Finally, Savrup is on the attack. Shields are back up. They're going to just send an Ion Missile, just brute force those down here. They're going to start working on power, send an Ion Missile there. Power's down. Savrup seems to be in a great position to win this one. So he's Thanatos getting dunked as he's doing the damage. Try to go evasive. Gripper following Thanatos. Savrup just pouring in the damage here. They've almost got it down to 50%. Looking like Savrup's going to be able to take this one, but morale falls very quickly here. They're going to have to finish it off on the out of phase. They've got it down. Tough to get a read here to 29. They're taking out weak points. They've got it down to 18. Rebel goes down. Thanatos goes down. Birdbrain. He is in right now. He's got another weak point right there in front of him, and he's at 13. Oh, he gets dunked, and he's going down. They're getting wiped. Xerath's the only one in now. Oh, things are getting interesting. Now, Wise Guys all alone on the MC. They just still don't have the shields. Now, their shields go down, so now they can start to do business. They need about 45 seconds here. We see about 10 seconds for the whole Savrip to be back in, but they've got travel time. This is an interesting base race that we're seeing right now. Savrip doesn't have much left to finish it. Well, let's take a double look. Does Xerath, who's been known to carry some turrets, help finish things off? He does not have his turret, so this ISD is still at 10. On the other side, the MC. Oh, we're seeing targeting going down to 1. The MC is at 42. Savrip just getting back in, taking out that weak point here. We see Rebel going down. Lauren making her way back in. She's shooting it. Oh, Savrip does take game number 2. Holy smokes. Both of these games got a lot closer by the end. Holy smokes. Savrip coming back in to finish out that out of phase. Wow. Look at this one. Lauren, it was a slight lineup change as well. This time, Lauren and Rebel Pilot in the Y-Wing, 61 and 63k damage. Thanatos and the Plasmers getting 64k. Birdbrain with the Burst and Torps getting 4k. On the other side, look at Lions, 123k. Maticus with 82. Rod with 74. Really close game that time. But in the end, Savrip able to pull out the victory on the NR side. They've done it on both sides now. What side are they going to go with? I would say their victory was more convincing with the NR side, so I would think that might be the more inviting faction. I don't know. Tough to say, really. Savrip taking game number 2. Impressive victory. To our outcome. Again, Savrip winning game number 2.